set our minds on. And remember that busyness really, it stops us all. But every Sabbath, the Most High is bringing to our remembrance a good story up what we all need for this time, for this very hour, for this very time that you and I are alive in. But it's up to you to do your diligence to make sure that you're there seeking and listening right along with brothers and sisters, that you're in the prayer meeting, that you're praying. Okay? And I know the business of it because we got our jobs, we got this, the things that we want and all this. Satan did that purposely. In the kingdom, we're going to have fellowship and commune. Remember, the spirit is the only part that can commune with the Most High. Now, what's happening? You have people who they got a lot of head knowledge. They can read scriptures and take you to this and that. But their spirit, Habakkuk 2:4, that the spirit and this person is lifted up. It is not right, for it is written, the just shall live by faith. So that faith is the same faith that our forefathers lived by. They kept that faith. That same faith that you and I are contending, that you hear your dear beloved brother talking to you about right now. Okay, let me make it quick now because we're at 5 o'clock in 1 minute. Okay, so he did what? He played these things. And it said here, Satan came into them so that from among them were heard beautiful and sweet sounds that ravish the heart. Remember, the soul is connected to the heart, the desires, the thing that you want to do. Then he gathered companies upon companies to play on them. And when they played, it pleased well the children of Cain, who inflamed themselves with sin among themselves and burnt as with fire, while Satan inflamed their hearts one with another and increased lust among them. Once lust is conceived, it brings forth sin. And once sin is full blown, it brings forth death. Then what else did it say? 5, Satan also taught Genon to bring strong drink out of corn. There you go. Those who want some strong drink. Spirits in them. I told you the spiritual one. We're going to talk about it today. So now the Most High's, our forefather, Judah, told his sons, even when drinking wine, be very careful, because in happiness, if the Most High is not your happiness, then in happiness, the fear of the Most High departs from you. Then you no longer fear the Most High to keep his commandments. And these spirits are sitting back watching, waiting to see. This is why we have to pray like we pray. I'm getting ready to close here. I know it's 5:01. Then Genon, the son of Lamech, I pray someone is hearing this today. I really do. But see, I've been talking like this. I'll sit down and talk like this all day. But most people don't want to hear this. This is foolishness. Like, well, why? Because they're busy doing what they want to do, and they're afraid if they hear something, then they're going to hear something that they don't like. And not only that, but spirits also deafens people's ear. I didn't even get the chance to go into children of Cain looked up from below and saw the children of Seth standing in troops on the top of the mountain, and they called to them, come down to them. So they're calling like, come on, come chill, come kick it with us. Come join the party. Live a little bit. Why don't you loosen up? Have a drink. Have a smoke. Why don't you lay around? Then the children of Cain, I read that part, 18. But the children of Seth said to them from above, we don't know the way. How do we get down? There's a separation. The Most High kept his sons and daughters different. So even in a house of a holy matrimony, a God-fearing house, their children are to be different, to be raised. You're not to give what's holy to the dogs, because then they go profane it. Then Genon, the son of Lamech, I pray someone is hearing this today. I really do. But see, I've been talking like this. I'll sit down and talk like this all day. But most people don't want to hear this. This is foolishness. Like, well, why? Because they're busy doing what they want to do, and they're afraid if they hear something, then they're going to hear something that they don't like. And not only that, but spirits also deafens people's ear. I didn't even get a chance to go into to Mark 9, okay, verses 19 through 29. Luke 10. I wanted to read all of it. I didn't get a chance. I don't have enough time to go into that today. So again, they said, we don't know a way down. Then Ganun, the son of Lamech, heard them say they did not know the way, and he bethought himself how he might bring them down. And here come the adversary. Then Satan appeared to him by night, saying, there is no way for them to come down from the mountain on which they dwell. But when they come tomorrow, say to them, come ye to the western side of the mountain. There you will find the way of a stream of water that comes down to the foot of the mountain between two hills. Come down that way to us. Verse 20. Then when it was day, Ganun blew the horns and beat the drums. There you go. That's why you got to people say, be careful with the sound of those drums. He beat the drums below the mountain as he knew. The children of Seth heard it, and they came as they used to do. Then Ganun said to them from down below, go to the western side of the mountain. There you will find the way to come down. But when the children of Seth heard these words from him, they went back into the cave to Jared to tell him all they had heard. Verse 23. Then Jared heard it. He was grieved. He was saddened. But he knew that they would transgress his counsel. Does that sound like some of us parents? After this, 100 men of the children of Seth gathered together and said among themselves, come, let us go down to the children of Cain, the children of the devil, and see what they do and enjoin. Let's go ahead and join ourselves with them. Verse 25. But when Jared heard of this, when Jared heard of the 100 men, his very soul was moved and his heart was grieved. He then arose with great fervor and stood in the midst of them and adjured them by the blood of Abel the just. Let not one of you go down from this holy and pure mountain in which our fathers have ordered its to dwell. 26. But when Jared saw that they did not receive his word, he said unto them, O my good and innocent and holy children, know that when once you go down from this holy mountain, the Most High will not allow you to return again to it. He again adjured them, saying, I adjure by the death of our father Adam, and by the blood of Abel, of Seth, of Enos, of Canaan, and of Mahalalel, to hearken to me and not to go down from this holy mountain. For the moment you leave it, you will be reft of life. What is this word reft right here? I'm not sure what is that. I want to see what this word is. I'm not familiar with this. This says reaved. Carry out raids, order. Robbed of something by force. So it's telling you it's saying that they will be robbed of life and of mercy, and you shall no longer be called children of the Almighty, but children of the devil. But when they would not hearken to his words, Enoch at that time was already grown up. So Enoch was already on the scene. Remember that Jared was Enoch's father. And in his zeal for the Almighty, he arose and said, hear me, O ye sons of Seth, small and great. When ye transgress the commandments of our fathers and go down from this holy mountain, ye should not come up hither again forever. But they rose up against Enoch and would not hearken to his words, but went down from the holy mountain. 31. And when they looked at the daughters of Cain, at their beautiful figures, and at their hands and feet, did you hear that? Their hands and feet dyed with color and tattooed it. Did you hear that? And tattooed and ornaments on their faces, and fire of skin was kindled in them. There's your tattoos.